Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is something that happened in Kakamega County at the home of the late Malulu Njendi, Member of Parliament, after George Natembeya visited the family. Because what we are hearing is that George Natembeya was heckled. Yes, but then we have to understand who are these people who heckled George Natembeya and how, why, how did it happen, where did it start from? Because that is the perception those supporting William Ruto and the allies to Musali and Wetangula want to hear, that George Natembeya was heckled. It is good we get to understand this one very clear and also expose the planners of all this. Because the reality is that George Natembeya had a great influence, including even addressing mourners like in a form of a rally in that home. And everyone was listening to him before that drama unfolded. So at first place, George Natembeya was received very well at this home, and of course, he also delivered a bull for slaughter, and he signed the book, visitor's book, and he also had good time with the family of the late. Now, after this, what followed is that we saw a video trending online, people at this home chanting Ruto, Ruto, in an attempt to chase away George Natembeya from this home. If you look carefully, these people, they were somehow in uniform. They were chanting uniformly and dressed somehow in a uniform. So we have to question and understand who will dress people in a similar color, then they are coming chanting uniformly, Ruto, Ruto, and all that. How did this happen? about this video. It is good we get to know what was happening on the ground before this guy started chanting Ruto and attempting to chase away George Natembeya. Natembeya was addressing the residents of Kakamega at this burial about the sugarcane farmers, how they're being treated by the government when they deliver their produce to the factory. He had a huge crowd listening to him. So first place, before the guys chanting Ruto, Ruto came over, where did Natembeya got this huge crowd that he was addressing at this funeral? He was talking pure politics as far as sugarcane farming is concerned. He had a huge crowd listening to him before the other guys invaded that event. So before you say that, oh, George Natembeya was unwelcomed, he did not have anyone to address, he was just, this is George Natembeya addressing these people in Kakamega, not Trans Nzoia.
Wakati ya watu wachache wanakula na wengi wanaumia wakati wamekwisha. Wakati tunauza miwa, lori mzima ni pesa ngapi? 5,000, ndio? Lakini ikifika kwa duka kilo moja ni pesa ngapi? 200. Lakini mkulima anapata shilingi 5 peke yake. Unaona hiyo kunyanyasa? Kukata miwa lazima uongane, si ndio? Ndio kuja wakati miwa inakaa kwa shamba lazima utoe 3,000 kwa trailer. Miwa yenyewe ipelekwe kwa shamba inapikiwa kwa factory. Mtu mkulima huyu anaumia, amelia taifa la Kenya, tumesema tumetoka, si ndio? Fanyaje?
Now, as we continue with the background discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the truth is that the people who are chanting Ruto seems to be individuals who have been hired. And it happened that when they discovered George Natembeya is winning the audience at this funeral, some individuals had to organize goons, dress them in the reflector jackets. Why are they in reflector jackets? Who dressed them in that? What was their duty? What was the assignment? The assignment is to push for agenda Ruto. And I can tell you that George Natembeya is a threat to the current administration. Otherwise, if not, the regime can never waste their time paying people to go and counter their opponents in a goonish way. Because we see goonism. The guys want to stone George Natembeya. The loud noise. When they mention Ruto, there is one thing they're telling us. That is the person who has paid them. If you throw stone at that vehicle, you try to harm Governor George Natembeya, and you are mentioning Ruto, indirectly you are telling us that it is Ruto who has sent you to do that heinous act. So already these guys are exposing their master. They ended up exposing William Ruto by mentioning his name. And so Ruto is the one who paid them. Sahizi sasa hakuna mambo ya ANC. Chama iliuzwa, watu wameshakula pesa, mambo ni UDA. So when you hear them mentioning Ruto, these are guys organized by UDA, and they are here doing what they are doing because they have been paid to do so. They are not doing from their heart. This is a service paid for. This tells you how Ruto is hopeless when it comes to reflecting on Western region in terms of how they are going to vote and the perception they have about the president. But Natembeya had already injected the issue to do with sugarcane farmers. They are being paid peanut, then being lied to, you have bonus. But the end product, how much does it go for a kilo of sugar in the market? This is a question that they were supposed to reason about and answer. But when you see a leadership that involves using force, hiring goons to silence their opponents, it's an indication of failure. So for me, I see George Natembeya as a winner in all this, and this regime as a failure. And this act has left them with a rotten egg on their face. I don't know your views, but let us below in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.